family take a look and see what is going on, or has been going on for probably 500 years in Africa, and still is today.
You guys see this? Do you see that demon holding that child right there? Ma'am, why are you holding that child like that? Where's her mom? I can tell that she doesn't want to be held. Why are you holding her like that? How are you going to come to Tanzania and hold a child, an African child? Look, she doesn't want to be held. So why are you coming up into Africa and holding an African child that does not want to be held? Why are you holding that child like that? Can you give me an answer? Because I know you don't want to come over here and you don't want to be charitable.
Where are the parents?
Are you pimping out your children? Is that what you're doing? For a little buck? What's my problem? Because you're coming over from Europe and you're abusing my people. You're abusing my children. You're coming over into Africa. Haven't you done enough? Like, you want to do more? Look at this child. This is
Where
not
are the
your
parents?
child.
Where are the
This is
parents?
not your child.
His child was on the street.
Okay, then why don't we look for...
Where? Did you call and ask how to find their parents?
You are not their
Who are you
parents.
looking for?
I know why you're holding this.
You think it's funny? Why are you laughing?
I know why you're holding this child.
Because
Don't shut me up. I know why you're holding this child. That child is
So there's no parents.
You guys are not.
Clearly there's
not
no
disagreeing.
parents.
You know you're wrong. You know you're wrong. You know
Very
you're wrong.
cool.
She's walking away because she knows that she's
Very
wrong.
cool. Excuse me, you're in my face. You're not gonna
I know why
don't get
you're
familiar.
You guys
Don't get familiar.
I know why you're coming to Africa. So why don't we look? She's crying. She's crying.
I have a right to film.
So why don't
You don't have a right to
I
film
know
me.
what you want to do with that child. And you're not disagreeing. You know what you want to do. You know what you want to do.
So why are they not
Why don't you let us look for the child? No, not okay. I know what you want to do with these children. I know what you want to do. What?
What's wrong, guys?
No, please, do not touch.
Yeah, but what's wrong?
Do not touch. Don't touch.
What's wrong?
Come there first to us, then you have to come here.
There is a proper way of doing things.
Nyang'anya hata yuko ndani yake.
children with different orphanages? So these children, they don't
Are you didn't ask him that you're coming there?
Please get out of my space.
They're better off in the orphanage than
Don't get in my
You're
space.
not stupid.
We're not
You
hurting
know what
anybody.
you want to
What
do.
are
This one might be the worst yet. We have a school administrator in California actually arguing that we need to, and they are, even as we speak, teaching pedophilia to children as just another option for sexual orientation. Give us the story.
You know, this concerned mother asked the assistant superintendent of curricula in the Brea Olinda School District in California why they were teaching children pedophilia and normalizing anal sex. And you would expect the administrator, the assistant superintendent, to say, oh, my goodness, that's horrible. Where did you get such an idea? We would never do something like that. But instead, what she says is, well, you know, this is a sexual orientation that has occurred. And so it's, quote, really important to teach the children about this. And they are.
You're teaching pedophilia in school. Right here. I could explain to you that this is done because we are talking about historical perspectives of how gender relations and different types of sexual orientations have existed in history.
This is not about something occurred and therefore we have to teach it. I mean, if that was the case, we'd be teaching all kinds of things. What it is about is normalizing every type of perversion. And I want people to realize here the implications of this. This is more than just confusing and perverting and sexualizing the children. Under California law, and this is the case in about half of the states now, and they're working on it at the federal law with the Equality Act, discrimination based on sexual orientation is illegal. So if pedophilia is a sexual orientation, do public schools now need to hire pedophiles so that we don't discriminate on their sexual orientation? Do churches need to hire pedophiles so that they don't discriminate based on sexual orientation to run their children's ministries?
We've seen it, haven't we, Alex? That at American public libraries and in public schools, we're inviting transvestites to come to read to our kindergartners who actually have records, twice it happened in Houston, for having molested kids in the past.
This was the inevitable result of this, right? And now in California's fake history textbooks, they're praising this LGBT superhero, Harvey Milk, for being, the first elected openly homosexual activist. Turns out that guy also had a history of raping underage boys, and it is rape, right? The children cannot consent. And some of them went on to kill themselves, and yet they've made him into a superhero in California's textbooks as part of this new law that mandates the positive presentation of homosexuals and their alleged contributions to history.
What they're going to have to do if they continue this, if this goes unchallenged, is they're going to have to teach children that to oppose the sexual advances of adults simply because they're adults is now a kind of bigotry and orientation phobia. That's the next logical thing, to convince kids that if they're not considering sex with older people,